Hi, this is a walkthrough video to show you how to turn your have post into a saved, closed, sold, or leased transaction. So first thing you're going to do is sign into the broker list. So I'm going to sign in. And then once you're signed in, you're going to go into your control panel and you're going to go down to the haves folder, the haves icon folder. You're going to open that. Then you're going to select the listing that is been sold or leased. So you're going to go down and find your listing. And once you find it, you will then take that listing, you're going to edit it, hit edit. And then once you get to this screen, you're basically going to say whether it was sold or leased at the top. So in this case, I'm just going to say it was sold here. Now, one thing I want to mention is if you want to edit the title, which I would recommend, I would go in front of the headline and just say just sold. And that's just optional if you want to do that. And then say, or change the headline to anything you want. So I'm going to say sold. And then once I say it's sold, I can then say who's involved. Well, I was one of the parties involved, so I'm going to select my name for sure. If I don't select my name, nothing will show up on the transaction to indicate what brokers were involved. Now, if there was another broker that was involved on the broker list, you can select them or you can type in the name. So I'm just going to say Joe Smith. He's not on the broker list, so I'm just going to type in his name. I'm going to put in my transaction amount. And then I'm going to put in my comments. Now my comments I would make very thoughtful, and I would also make it like a press release. So whatever you want to say is this property, blah, blah, blah. Whatever you want to say about it. But this is your opportunity to put some good content in here. And then your date of your closing, let's say that it was today. So you're just going to go in here and you're going to say it's today. And basically that's it. And you're going to hit submit. So what it does is it creates a successful transaction. What does that mean? What that means is when somebody clicks to see that listing, they're going to get this message. The listing is no longer active. Congratulations for the closed transactions. Click here to learn more. So if that link was created out in social media or out there in the world somewhere, the link is not a dead link. It will always take people back to your page that was your closed deal. So in this case, I said that I closed a Austin, Texas 50,000 square foot retail center. The parties involved, my name and the other party, and then my comments. Now the comments can be very generous. They don't have to be this short. Then the date and the transaction amount. So basically I will now have that transaction on my profile. So when I go to my profile as the broker, I'm going to be able to say, do you want to see what I've ever sold or leased? And when you click on that sold or leased tab, you're going to be able to see my closed deals. So that's basically how you take a have listing and turn it into a sold or lease listing. If you have any questions, give us a call, and we hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.